I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we are in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Innu, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. I'll introduce the panel members first. I'm Marcel Larongo. I'll be chairing. Linda McFadden and Valerie Werhun are coming to us via Zoom. Assessment today is Travis Gretchen, and our administrative personnel is Louise Boilly. Nobody coming to us by Zoom. We are hearing applications for revision of business assessment role in accordance with the Municipal Act and the City of Winnipeg Charter. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application. Will limit the discussions to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony. Anyone speaking to the matter must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessment of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council as independent of it and the City Administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the Board's decision with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value, or the Court of King's Bench if the matter pertains to an application of exemption from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included in the Board order. With respect to the hearing process, I'll confirm the points of appeal with your property to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We'll then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions, and the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the Board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the Board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We'll be hearing items 1, 3, and 4, and possibly 9 and 10. Mr. Boilly, Ms. Boilly, please affirm the assessor and any applicants who might be here.
Okay, Mr. Assessor, please state your full name.
Travis Gretchen.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to have to go in camera for a few minutes. Stick around. We won't be long.
All right. Okay, Travis, if you could go in.
He doesn't have to go anywhere.
Okay.
And you've already sworn in the assessor.
Yep.
So, Travis, if you could read item number 1 on the record, which is for B1431 Church.
Sounds good. All right. File number is 22-3986. Roll year 2023. Address 1431 Church Avenue. Business assessment ID 29325. We had a total annual rental value of $199,020, total premise area of 24,300, and an overall ARV of $8.19 per square foot. I do have a recommended value here. To be fair, equitable, and consistent with our assessments, I will be recommending a revised value of $180,540. This is based on a rent of $5.28 following through from the realty.
Any questions from the panel members?
Just confirming the rent you said was $5.28?
$5.28, correct.
Great, thank you.
If you need to know, it was from $6.04.
Okay. Val, do you have any questions?
None at this time, thank you.
Thank you. That'll conclude that matter. We're going to jump over to item number 4 next. Item number 4. Item number 4 is 71 Ada Street.
All right. File number for the fourth property on the docket is 22-3985. Roll year 2023. Address 71 Ada Street. Business assessment ID 3673. The total annual rental value is $71,640. The premise square footage is 6,960 square feet. And the overall ARV per square foot, or rent per square foot, is $10.29. Premise area, as mentioned, is a single premise, 6,960 square feet. We have only 1,728 square feet accounted for occupancy costs for air conditioning, so that's already been considered. I did have 5 comparables for this property, all supporting the rent. I spoke yesterday with Ed, who would have been the applicant, and he did not submit evidence and made me aware that he was not going to be present to present today. So I am asking for confirmation on my values.
Thank you. Panel members, any questions, Val?
None, Chair.
Thank you. Linda?
I have none.
I have none. Let's move down to item number 9, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Why is it not on my board? I gotta find it first. Sorry.
The address is 150 McPhillips.
For some reason it's not opening up for me here. What the heck's going on? Here into it. Number 9. And it's 150 McPhillips, number 9?
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
File number is 22-4103. Roll year 2023. Address 150 McPhillips Street. Business assessment ID 23207. The total annual rental value is $419,700. Total square footage or area of premise is 37,937 square feet. And overall ARV per square foot is $11.06. The base ARV here is $8.82. And we are, of the total area, we only have 10,025 square feet accounted for air conditioning. We did have reported rents at $9.89 for the majority of the building and $7.38 for 6,751 square feet. They didn't report rent for the newest addition, which was built in 2022. I had spoke to the applicant about that, and I did receive an email this morning that he would be withdrawing. However, we didn't receive all of the information needed to process the withdrawal, but I am asking for confirmation on my value today.
Thank you. Linda, any questions?
So you said that they didn't have lease information for all of it, so that's why the total square
Like their square
footage doesn't add up.
Yeah, it doesn't add up. I contacted the applicant about it. They had a new addition of it was just under 13,000 square feet built in 2022. So they did not provide us a rent for that.
Okay.
However, as you see, like their current rent in place at $989 is significantly higher than the $882 that we've applied.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
So I have one question on that one. There'll probably be a sup on this coming up then, because you didn't include any new square footage either.
Sorry? Yeah, if you look at my total square footage, it's 37,937.
Correct.
You
we have the total area included. They do as well. They just didn't provide the rent for it.
Okay, that's good. That's all I need.
My
Thank
assumption, Okay, no problem. My assumption would be that the 989 would apply, or a higher rent for that new area, considering it's, you know, a third of the building, brand new space, 2022.
Okay. And item number 10.
And Mr. Chair, just so you know, we have somebody who just walked in. Are you here for
6:30 there.
6:30 an hour? Perfect. Okay, so we'll just get you to sit there for a moment and we'll do our last one and then we'll get to you. Is that okay? Okay, wonderful.
4104 White Avenue. And it's unit 22, unit 22. If you can read it on, Trace.
Right. File number is 22-4104, roll year 2023, address 1395 White Avenue, business assessment ID 27049. We have a total annual rental value of $507,960. Total ARV of the premise, or area of the premise, is 47,855 square feet, and a total ARV per square foot of $10.61. So this property was also represented by the same applicant as the last, who had submitted the email to withdrawal but did not provide all the necessary information for the withdrawal. I will also be asking for confirmation on my values for this property.
Thank you. Any questions, Val?
None, Mr. Chair, thank you.
Linda, any questions?
Could I just confirm the total ARV, please?
The overall ARV per square foot is $10.61. This is a two-premise building, you'll see on my brief.
Right.
So the rents are $8.25 for the majority of the building, 44,914 square feet, and $11.31 per square foot for 2,941 square feet.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, we'll be moving back to item number 3. Can you swear in the applicant?
Hey, sir, you may step up and you can sit at one of these chairs here, but before you do, I'll just swear you in. Yep. Okay. Could you please state your name?
Mike Watson.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. What?
Item number 3. When you are ready, Travis.
Okay, file number for the property is 22-4091. Roll year is 2023. Address is 630 Nairn Avenue, and business assessment ID is 23362. The total annual rental value was $157,080. Total area of the premise is 14,282 square feet, and the overall ARV per square foot was $11. I do have a recommended or revised value to present, and the revised value or recommended value ARV is $149,220 based on a rent of $7.95, and this is a follow through from the realty.
Thank you. To the applicant, are you okay with that recommendation?
Yes, I do accept it at this time.
Thank you very much. Any questions, Linda?
No questions.
Val, any questions?
No questions.
I should have asked the applicant. Did you have any questions of the assessor before we close the matter?
We had a discussion yesterday about it. I am going to follow through on the basement square feet and the and a couple other things, but we'll deal with that with next assessment.
Very good. Thank you very much. That'll conclude that matter. All that driving for that.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
That concludes all the matters for today. So this meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
No worries. Thanks, Travis.
No problem. You have a good day.
You too.
And members of the panel, thank you guys as well. Have a good day.
Yeah, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.